Good evening, everyone. We are Group 7 of the Research Methodology major, and we are here to present our research paper. Today, I'm accompanied by my partner, Jose Armando Kusnadi, and my name is Yehuda Ecclesia Manus. We are from the Game Application and Technology major. Okay, the title of our research paper is Encouraging People to Care for Environment Through Game Technology, and our journal of choice for submission is International Journal of Serious Games. Okay, for the introduction, my friend Jose will explain it to you all.
Environment situation in Indonesia is indicated by specious issues, especially damage to the environment. Environmental damage is identified by damage, decrease, and loss of natural resources and the ecosystem. It is usually caused by humans who make use of the environment without showing concern for its sustainability and quality. In Indonesia, environmental problems comprise of millions tons of trash that result in land pollution, river pollution, and floods. Environmental pollution has been related to health issues, including the spread of diseases. Environmental pollution caused by trash dumping has an effect on health through both short and long-term effects. These issues are something that should not be ignored. Action to prevent and deal with this problem is required. A plan to prevent and overcome this problem is needed. Education is a way that can be made as a method to educate about the existence of the environment to put a stop to environmental damage and recover the environment. In the field of education, educational software has now transformed because of the incorporation of particular design based on serious games.
Now I'm gonna explain about the serious games. Serious games are described as a mental plan played with a computer that utilizes entertainment to encourage learning objectives. Its main objective is to study with the aspect of playing is given less important role, and it targets to reach the development of competencies and skills that results in attaining a great development of the individual. Serious games are described as games that are related to learning rather than entertainment. The main target is to teach users, and they are thought to be educational achievements. Its purpose is to help the players in obtaining, developing, consolidating certain skills, as well as problem solving. Serious games allow the acquisition of skills and competence for educational goals, and they perform the task of interactive learning. They also improve behavioral engagement, knowledge acquisition, cognitive and procedural skill development, and attitude change when compared to other educational interventions. Right now, there are some serious games whose target is to solve problems to gain quantifiable outcome to aid the learning process in the field of education. Their primary objective is to address real-world issues, frequently in training, educational, or therapeutic contexts, even though they still have entertaining and engaging components. There are various reasons why serious games are suitable for environmental education. Number one, serious games can motivate intrinsically and extrinsically. The second reason is complexities behind environmental issues can be illustrated using serious games. The third reason, serious games support learning in multiple cognitive dimensions. And finally, increase in the number of existing games modified with a green message enables the environmental message to reach out to a wider audience. They also give possibilities for experiential learning and encounters with strange or new issues. Additionally, serious games can provide a tool for understanding the complexity of environmental issues, including nature conservation, natural resource management, and land use. It is believed that games foster a greater comprehension of today's environmental issues. Okay, for the methodology, my friend Jose will explain it.
Now I'm going to explain methodology of our research. The research was done in 3 sessions. The first one is pre-test session. In the beginning of the research, a pre-play testing questionnaire will be handed to the participants completing the first phase of data collection. The collected data will be the participants' previous knowledge on the topic discussed. The next phase is test session. Participants will then play the game carrying out the play testing stage. And finally, post-test session. After finishing the game, the second questionnaire, which is the post-play testing questionnaires, will be handed. Finishing the post-play testing questionnaire phase. Both questionnaires will be about the attitudes of caring for the environment. The respondents of this research consisted of a group of university students who are the students of Binus University from the School of Computer Science faculty in Jakarta between the age of 19 to 21.
Okay, now I'm gonna explain the game used in the experiment. The game used in this test is a game named Discipline. It is a point-and-click game in which the player is tasked to clean the house within a time limit. Each time a player does a task in the room, the progression percentage increases. The house is separated into rooms, and the player advances to another room if the room is clean, the progression being 100%, or the timer runs out. The timer is then reset after entering the next room. While throwing out the trash, the player is asked whether the waste is organic or inorganic. If the player answers correctly, the progress percentage increases. Otherwise, it remains the same. Otherwise, it remains the same. Players can also perform other actions such as turning on or such as turning off the electronics or tidying up chairs or making the bed, which also increases the progression percentage. At the end of game, the player is presented with the list of progression uh, percentages from each room.
The questionnaire contains three variables: efficiency, learning, awareness, and attractiveness. The four variables are measured using 5-point Likert scale, which is interpreted with 5 grades: strongly disagree, disagree, somewhat disagree, agree, and strongly disagree.
Okay, now I'm gonna explain the result and discussion of our experiment. For the efficiency variable, the average of post-test result had higher scores for the efficiency variable than the average of pre-test result. A Wilcoxon test showed this difference was significant statistically, with the z-value of 2.61, p-value of 0.009, and r-value of 0.51. For the learning variable, the average of post-test result had higher scores for the learning variable than the average of pre-test result. A Wilcoxon test displayed this difference was significant statistically, with the z-value of 3.22, p-value of 0.001, and r-value of 0.63. For the awareness variable, the average of post-test result had higher scores for the awareness variable than the average of pre-test result. A Wilcoxon test displayed this difference was significant statistically with the z-value of 2.71, p-value of 0.007, and r-value of 0.58. And finally, for the attractiveness variable, the average of post-test result group had higher scores for the for the attractiveness variable than the average of pre-test result. A Wilcoxon test displayed this difference was statistically significant, with the z-value of 3.21, p-value of 0.001, and the r-value of 0.61. So the conclusion of our research is this study investigates the influence of discipline game as an effective tool to teach people about the importance of caring for the environment. The analysis results show that the discipline game is quite effective in teaching people about the importance of environmental protection. This game not only succeeded in increasing environmental awareness among respondents, but also encouraged them to pay more attention to the impact of their daily actions on the surrounding environment. Apart from that, respondents are interested in the serious games concept as an innovative and interesting educational tool in spreading important messages about environmental conservation. Respondents are also able to gain information and knowledge well through the interactive experience offered by this game, making it an effective and enjoyable learning tool. Okay, so that's it for our research paper presentation video. Thank you all for watching.